We are live, not yet crispy. Welcome everybody. I'll introduce you to my son in a moment, but we are live right now. Welcome to Paint Life Live. My name is David Garibaldi. I've got a fun one for you. Let's, before we get started, as always, when I start these lives, I gotta make sure that all the other platforms are starting off live. In the meantime, let me know what city, state, country you're watching from. I would love to shout you out. So today I will be doing one portrait, and you may see it in the title, but also we're doing a giveaway of some prints. So we're not going to give away the painting, but I do have 3 prints that I'm going to give away. Let me show you. Here's 2 of them. So we're going to do a giveaway of these, and then also I've got this big one as well. So we're going to give this away during today's live stream. So with the giveaways, as always, the best way, the only way to win these, and we've done other past giveaways, is to join my Circles group chat. So that's Circles with an S. There's a link in the bio on all my platforms, and that is the best way. Now, I'll be sharing more about Circles as this goes on, but if you want to enter to win the giveaway today, join the Garibaldi Arts group chat. The link in my bio is there for Circles. So in the meantime, I want to shout your city out, so you let me know where you're watching from. Let's go open the chats. I already see Kurt Zwirlin from Dogtown, California. Debbie Burns, hello to you. And yeah, just let's kick this off. Let me make sure I've got some music going. You know, doing these live streams, it always feels like I've never gone skydiving before, but it kind of feels like that, you know. Hopefully you can hear the music now, but all right, checking in. I see NYC checking in on Instagram. Welcome, so come on over here. Go ahead and press go live. Yeah. So you guys will see him in a moment, but my son is helping me out with the TikTok live stream phone over here. All right, so I see Miami, Florida. That is Ocean and Sun. Welcome to you. Excited. I'm just doing one painting today. Not just, I mean, each painting, it's a lot of work. So. And also, if you guys can hear me okay, give me a thumbs up wherever you're watching this. I want to make sure you can hear me. If the music's too loud, let me know. Bring that down just a little bit. There we go. All right, I see Italy joining us. Welcome. New York City, Citrus Heights. Someone said, make a picture of Juice WRLD. So I'm not painting Juice WRLD today, but I am giving away a Juice WRLD print. So this was one of the images that I created as part of one of the collaborations with Juice WRLD's team. So I'm giving that away. We've got some more giveaways. I'll share more about that in a moment, but I just want to know where you're watching from. So looks like thumbs up. You guys can hear me okay. TikTok, you got Crispy, let me know where are they watching from on TikTok. Come over here. Come over here. What's that? I'm not saying. Okay, come right over here. There we go. All right, I see actually that's a Chico. That's Ohio. Welcome, Ohio. Just reading some of those chats. Orangevale, California. That's Michael Stevens. Welcome to you. And of course, thumbs up. Debbie Burns watching on YouTube. So awesome. Well, I've got one painting for you guys today. As you're joining, I'm going to let you know about the giveaway that we're doing today during the live stream. And the only way you can win is to join my Circles group chat. That'll enter you to win. Now, I've been talking about Circles for a while, and I just want to share a little bit about it before we get into the painting in just a moment. And so Circles was built intentionally to be positive. There's no trolls, no bots, no drama, no toxicity, like the stuff that we hate about social media. It's not on Circles. That's why I created this group chat. And so what I love about it too is that there's so many people, so many supportive communities, along with my Garibaldi Arts community. There's sports, there's veterans, health and fitness, all kinds of other ones. So there's a link in my bio to join the Circles group chat, and that'll get you entered into my group. So when you download Circles, it'll automatically get you into the group chat and enters you to win. So more about that later. That's just some info about the giveaways. Let me just do some shout outs, check out this chat, and then we will get to the painting. So yeah, someone said Santa Barbara. Their friend Danny, can't wait for the Aussie. Yes, I just did the painting for Danny. And we can check some more of the chat. Yes, Jordan Escamilla, shout out to you as well. I'm loving the circles. He's actually part of our group chat. So in the past, we've done some painting giveaways of large scale portraits like the one you're gonna see today. So we'll do another one soon, but today I've got prints that I'm giving away. Just still exciting. All right, if you're ready for me to start the painting, give me a thumbs up in the chat. TikTok, give me a thumbs up in the chat if you're ready. How are they over there?
They're coming in.
They're coming in. All right, that's good. I'm about to start the painting. So I just want to make sure that you're ready. Give me a thumbs up. And then someone said, oh no, they have to leave. Don't worry. So all of these live streams are on YouTube. So even when I'm done, all the live streams live on YouTube, the full length from when we go live to the very end painting. So if you have to jump off, I always recommend going to my YouTube page, Garibaldi Arts, across all platforms, and you'll see there. All right, thumbs up, ready to go. Let's get to this Morgan Wallen portrait. If you haven't seen it in the description, let's get to it. So let's go. All right, come on over here. So I've gotten a lot of suggestions on many different portraits to paint. And the reason why I settled on this one, because I love Morgan Wallen's music, but also we're gonna go see him this weekend. So I'm just gonna get warmed up for it. All right, let's go. Okay, we are live. Welcome. So even though I can't read the chat right now, I will read it in just a little bit. So I do want to know, where are you watching from? Just drop it in the chat so I can shout you out when I take a break from painting. So this is a portrait that I've never done before. You're seeing me do it for the first time here on this live stream. I've never painted this portrait live in person or on a live stream, so this one is a first. So I may be taking my time a little bit with this one. I don't think that there's really any easy portrait, so. By the way, TikTok, if you can hear me okay, just give me a thumbs up. I wanna make sure you guys can hear me. And then Crispy, just let me know if they gave me a thumbs up. Thumbs up, sweet. All right, welcome everybody. Those of you who are new here, welcome. The best way to support these live streams is to just hit that heart, tap the screen, hit the likes, and then also to share it. That's the best way to support these live streams. So I would greatly appreciate it if you just started sharing this right now. We'd love to get some more people joining. I'm just working away at this portrait. See, yeah, I was saying earlier, there's not really any portrait that's easy. There are some that are easier than others. Go to the side just a little bit more, right there. There you go. See the screen right there? Yeah, there you go. By the way, if you see him, shout out my son. Say hello to Crispy. He's shaking his head right now. He's like, Dad, just stop. But keep hitting the likes. We want to get some more people here joining. And then as always, at the end, we'll bring you guys close so you can see these paintings or the painting up close. This style of painting is like a mixture of chaos and control. It is trying to be quick but accurate. Trying to find that even balance while painting. Okay, so someone just asked on TikTok, how much for a painting like this? Usually these large scale portraits start at around $4,500 and they go up from there. We also create customs as well, but it really depends on what you want and how big it is. So the best way to contact me about custom paintings is always send me an email or send me a DM. That's the best way to find out. Just let me know what you're looking for. But we are doing a giveaway today of some prints. So I'll share about that in just a moment. But for right now, let's get back to the painting. So yeah, I was just saying, by the way, thank you for the questions. If you have questions, I'll come read the chat in just a little bit. Some paintings though, when I start them, I'm super nervous. And then there's paintings like this where I feel like it's flowing pretty well. I really don't know until the end. You know, part of this is just trusting the process. Artists out there, you know what I'm talking about. It's like you kind of set out on a mission to create something and you hope it all works out. Again, keep hitting the likes, keep sharing it as well. It's the best way to support these live streams. And when you share it, we just grow our audience, the people joining the live stream. One thing I forgot to do was press record here. All right, let's go to the chat real quick. Just want to come over here, say hello. Again, welcome everybody. Right now you can see behind me, working on the Morgan Wallen portrait. Wherever you're watching from, I just want to shout you out. So let me know what city, state, or country you're watching on. And let's see. So someone said, I purchased your painting you did at Sky River live auction event. Thank you. You're welcome. That's awesome. Thanks for collecting. Alabama on TikTok. Welcome. St. Louis. Where else are you watching from? You can check the other chats. Rochester, New York. And then I have a question from Debbie Burns. So she asked about circles, which I've been sharing about where my group chat, the Garibaldi's arts group chat is. So she said, how did you find out you could paint in such a crazy, creative, amazing way? All of this happened by accident. Growing up, I was always into art. I played music as well. And then I got into dance in high school by accident. And then it wasn't until 2003 I got introduced to the work of Denny Dent. A friend of mine introduced me to his work. He shared about how he was the father of this performance painting style, and there's really only a few people who did it at the time. Well, it was pre-social media, so I had to just kind of guess and figure it out. So I went to my garage and I luckily had invested time into these three passions, art, music, and dance. all throughout my life. So it was by accident because the collision of these helped me move very fast, very quickly early on in my career. That was 2003. Fast forward, 25, we were already on our way, performing, traveling the world, doing about 100 shows a year. And at 25, I actually set a goal to raise $1 million for charity by age 30. And we eventually met that $1 million goal before 30. Now that was donating art and performances to auctions and nonprofits. So we met that $1 million goal before I turned 30, and we've since raised over $9 million for charity through the auctioning of my art so far. So it's pretty fun, but kind of long-winded way to say, I just started training and developing my passions at an early age. And I found something I love and enjoy, which I would encourage all of you. So real quick, before I get back to the painting, I just want to share real quick that I am doing a giveaway of, let me throw those over there. I'm giving away these 2 prints right here, and also this massive print right here, if you can see it. So I'm giving these 3 prints away, and the only way to enter to win it is in my Circles group chat. So you can join, there's a link in my bio or below in the description. Once you join it, not only will you get automatically added to my Garibaldi Arts group chat, but also you'll learn more about Circles. So it's Circles with an S. And those of you who have been asking, it was just designed to be positive, no trolls, no bots, no drama. It is strictly a recommendation app. And there's also a lot of communities in there besides mine with art. There's also other communities like health and fitness, different music ones, just so many different ones. And so we're just, myself and my wife are super honored to be part of it. And anyways, there's a link in my bio. Once you join it, you're entered to win one of these prints. So, all right, let's get back to, I'll share more about the giveaway. If you're ready for me to start painting, give me a thumbs up, and also keep hitting the like button as well and share away. Let's get back to the painting. Shout out to Stockton, California as well. All right, let's go. Let me do this, get this going. So one thing I'm doing right now, you can bring it over here, is I'm also filming how I do the TikTok videos that you see. I'm making a TikTok video of this as well. So I'm just recording that. What did I do with my brushes? Did you see where my brushes went? Huh? Ah, the brushes just like blended in with the background or with the floor. Okay, let's get back to this. Again, I was sharing earlier, but this process is a mixture of chaos and precision. So someone asked earlier, what do these paintings usually cost? The originals, they start at $4,500. They go up from there, tens of thousands, depending on what it is. But the crazy thing is we've also given away a painting like this in my Garibaldi Arts group chat. So, which is, I think, pretty awesome. All right, let's keep this going. This first part of the portraits is always, we'll call it like, the first part is always, it kind of feels like you're just filling in sections, but it's like the base layer. From there, after that layer is done, then I get to add my artistic voice. But it really starts at the foundation, because as loose as I am on this level, at this point, it'll set the tone for how loose I can be later on as I add more layers to this. I have to be mindful of being quick, but also being accurate. This image inspired by Morgan Wallen's cover for his latest album. All right, if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. Crispy will read them off to me. Let me move this camera. So I'm letting you guys in on the process. If I step off screen, I'm just moving a camera so I can keep recording. There we go. All right. If you are watching, let me know where you're watching from, so we can shout your city out. So a lot of these portraits, I'm building them up from, obviously we already have the black canvas, the shadow in the back. That part's already done. So what I focus on are the highlights and midtones and making sure that they're as accurate as possible. I do touch these up later on after the live stream. But for the most part, 99.9% of these are created live like this. All right. Let's get rid of those brushes. Almost made it to the bucket. All right, let's move this camera. There we go. All right, how you guys feeling? You guys doing all right? Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Let me come talk to you real quick. So normally I create these paintings pretty quick, 6 minutes to 7 minutes on stage. When I'm not doing the chat in here, when I'm just painting in the studio, they usually take maybe 10 to 15 minutes. With these live streams, I always joke around, they could be 20 minutes or an hour. It just depends. But today I'm just enjoying the process. Keep hitting the likes right now. Share this with in DMs so we can get some more people joining this. You can see behind me, I'll cut to this real quick. You can see the portrait coming to life right now, the Morgan Wallen portrait. I still got some hair, his eyes, whole bunch of stuff to add, but we got the main part of the portrait done, which is pretty cool. So we'll get back to that in just one moment. We're doing a giveaway. These prints right here, boom. So I'm gonna give away these prints and also this one to 3 separate people right here. Here we go. And you can enter by joining the Circles group chat. Link is in my bio. So one quick thing about Circles 2 is that this is a really interesting thing is it's actually the top 1% of equity crowdfunding of all time, which means Circles was built by everyday people crowdfunding and investing into it. So very small investments. And so far they've helped raise, I think actually they've raised over $7 million. And the minimum investment that people put in are, I mean, not that much at all. So I think that's what I love about Circles. It's truly built by the people, for the people. So I love it. All right, I'm gonna answer a question from Dennis Bergstrom. So do you practice painting prior to going live? That is a great question. I do not, but I do prepare before I go live. Now, outside of the actual painting preparation, all the stuff you see in front of me right now, just making sure that the live stream is prepared, cameras are running. Let me make sure this is not recording. Oh, it is, okay. Exactly, that's how it goes. But getting all this prepared and then also the actual painting image, this is the hard part. Having to find a really good reference image to go from. So this one of Morgan Wallen, great reference image from his album cover. Obviously, I'm gonna turn this into my own, but that's where most of the time is spent, finding a reference image that can translate into my painting style. And then from there, it makes it easier to not have to practice as much. I've been doing art my whole life. I'm 42 years old, so I can pick up portraits pretty quick. So, but I used to practice a lot, and for some bigger production live shows, like when we're on live TV, I definitely practice and prepare. All right, I want to answer one more question before we get back to the paintings. And if you have any questions, drop them in the chat and I will get to it when we take another break from the portrait. All right, this question from I Am Student on YouTube. How did you figure out you can paint in such a crazy, amazing, wild way? I shared this earlier. It was by accident. It was a collision of passions. I've always been an artist growing up. I played music, I played the trumpet at a very young age, and then also I was into dance. So when I started in 2003, I was able to move very quickly and grow quickly because of those passions. I would say this, if you have a talent, that's great, but it's not enough. You have to start developing that talent as early as possible. I was going to figure drawing classes in high school on my evenings and weekends when I wasn't supposed to, when all of my friends were doing, in classes or actually doing things on the weekends that were fun. I was just developing this talent. So I was able to start at 20 years old, my professional career. And so if you have a talent, it's great, it's not enough. You have to develop it, but you will set yourself up for being able to pursue your passion later on. All right. I'm going to get back to the questions. Any questions on TikTok? How's your arms feeling? What's that? Are you tired? Okay, we're gonna keep moving. All right, guys, let's get back to the painting. Let's go. Throwing a little paint. All right, let's start working on his hair. If you're watching, wherever you're watching, just hit the like. It'll tell the algorithm that you're hopefully enjoying it. And also it helps the live streams out a lot. Okay. Those of you who have asked about information about paintings, you can always DM me. I'm happy to share information in there about the originals or other options like canvas prints of some of the portraits. Not all of them, but some of them. Let's move this camera. What's that? What's that? They can't hear me? Oh, you have to speak up, I can't hear you.
I can't hear you as well.
Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay now. I may not have been talking. I was just painting. By the way, I just appreciate all of you for joining today. I know there's so many pieces of content you could be watching, and I appreciate you making the time to be here. Gotta get that Morgan Wallen hair right. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. So take out the thing and put it back in. So you can go ahead and set it down. Hang tight, guys. I'm going to help my son out real quick with this. Go ahead and come on over here. So you do this. Open it up. Open. There you go. Okay, so take this out. We are fixing an audio issue right now. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear me okay now. You can collapse it. Nope, you guys can't hear. Hey, hey, check 1, 2. Checking 1, 2. Oh, I think this died. Okay, hold this. Hey, hey, there we go. Sorry, guys. Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. What's that? There's paint on the camera? You gotta just... Okay, let's get back to this. You got it? All right, I'm gonna move this camera over. I'm gonna get some footage, painting his eyes in. You good now? All right, you guys can hear me okay? Sweet, thank you. Thank you, Crispy, for letting me know. Feel free to move around over here as well. If I had hair, I'd probably have hair like Morgan Wallen, or I would want hair like Morgan Wallen. By the way, while I'm painting this right now, you see it coming to life. Let me know, what are some portraits that you want to see in the future? So drop it in the comments below. I'm going to read the chat in just a little bit, but you let me know, what are some portraits you want to see during live streams in the future? All right, let's move this camera. We are multitasking right now. You can show me on there, it's okay. Okay, sweet. Mix in some yellow, some tan. So you want to bring it over here on this side? this over here. So drop any question you have in the chat so I can answer it while I'm painting, while we're live. If you have any other questions, that's why I do have the group chat. So you can connect with me anytime. I'm on there daily. If you have questions, or even if you want to make suggestions for future live streams, the link to my Circles group chat is in my bio. All right, let's ditch those brushes. We will get back to this. Let's go chat real quick. Let me know, what do you guys think so far? Give me a thumbs up. Are you enjoying this? Let me know in the chat. All right. So Jordan let's go back to this headshot. There we go. Okay. Jordan Escamilla commented, I would sell stuff to obtain that one. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Someone said they love your art.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for the love on TikTok. By the way, my son is relaying some comments from TikTok to me. So, all right. Again, those of you who are just joining, once again, my name is David Garibaldi. If you're new here, welcome. We do these live streams. I create these portraits. I'll show you behind me live during the live stream. They're these 6 foot tall portraits of popular icons. Today's is Morgan Wallen. So we'll get back to that in just a moment. And then also we're doing a giveaway as well. I'll be giving away.
You keep on saying Studio Door.
What's that?
Zane.
Zane?
Yeah.
What about Zane? You have to speak up.
Saying you got Studio Door.
Studio Lord?
Door, not the door.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if we can help him right now, but let's see. If you want, go ahead and put that down real quick and you can let them in. All right, we're gonna get back to the painting. Just put it right in the middle so they can see it. Let's go back to the painting. So this layer I'm gonna add right now. Let me move this camera. This next layer, so I always kind of joke around about this, but the first layer is like the easy part. This layer is where the artistic voice happens. And this is where I'm going to use my hands. I ditch the brushes. Welcome everybody, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Actually, you should probably take over. Yeah, all right, we got like.
Don't worry, I got you
Guys,
guys.
we just got the #1. You can use that stand too if you want. Oh, there you go. All right. The other mic actually died, so I can't give you the mic, but yeah.
Right here. Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen, yeah.
Double shows this weekend in the Bay Area.
I know. We'll be at one of them.
We're sold out.
We'll be at one of them.
You gonna go to?
Yeah.
Well, I won't let you say which day.
Yeah. I won't say which day, but I will definitely be at one of them.
You guys have listened to Morgan Wallen? The song "I'm the Problem."
Yeah.
It's my song.
It,
I'm not sure if I am the problem, but
what's scary is when someone says like, oh my God, I can relate to Morgan Wallen's music so much. I'm like, I get a little cautious. I'm like, why is that? For example, my wife, Chadi. All right, so I'm just adding some details with my hands. These are the things that brushes just can't do. Adding that texture. I'll bring you up close when I'm done.
We love country music or just Morgan Wallen in general.
No, they can't. There's no mic, yeah.
Nice.
The mic right there, see if it's working now. Actually, bring them close right now to the painting. I'm gonna fix this light. Guys, come on close, come check out the painting over here. You can go ahead and go in. There we go. Okay, and then watch out for that camera right there. So we're doing two things at once. Right now we're live across all platforms, and then also we are filming a video right now. This will be turned into a TikTok. So any of the viral videos that you see me do, we're doing that right now live as well. Okay, we're gonna get back to the painting. Let's go chat for a little bit. All right, welcome everybody. Just coming back here to check out the chat before we get to the final stages of the portrait. If you can see it, you can see we've got most of it done. I still have to put a shirt on, add some splashes and some other special features, but we're doing something special right now. First thing what I want you to do before I share about our giveaway is I want you to just tap the screen, hit the likes, and also share it as well, just so we can get more people to join this live stream as I finish up this Morgan Wallen portrait. The other thing is I've been sharing about this for the whole live stream, but I'm doing a special giveaway. So we are giving away 3 prints. These 2 prints right here, plus this large print, Juice World print as well. So we're giving these away. The only way to win is by joining my Circles group chat. So there's a link in my bio. It'll take you straight to the Circles app. You'll get automatically added to my group chat. And those of you that have been asking, like, what is Circles? And make sure you search for Circles with an S. Those who've been asking, you know, it was designed to be positive. It is the place that I go for no trolls, no bots, no drama. I've been on social media for a long time, and now with over 2 million followers, it is the place where I'm building a true community. And so I want to welcome you into it. We're at almost 800 people there of super supportive communities from, actually, there's over, I think, 60,000 users. Is that right? 60,000 users are on Circles, which is incredible. And I'm just one of many positive people that are on there. So when you join Circles with an S, the link is in my bio, you'll be entered to win, you'll be added to my group chat, and then also you'll get introduced to all these other amazing positive communities. So I'm gonna share more about that in a bit, but I would love to just give these away. We've done some other cool giveaways, and we will be giving away some other paintings in the coming future as well. So let me get back to the chat. Any questions so far? You want to point out?
This is badass.
Awesome.
Love it.
Thank you.
What kind of paint do you use?
Great question. So someone just asked, what kind of paint do I use? I use Bare Ultra paint. So it is latex house paint. It's the same paint you use on your walls, in your house. I use it to make art. Why they haven't sponsored me, I'm not sure, but Bare, holler at your boy. I used to use a lot of other brands, but I settled on Bare because of the consistent quality. Think about it. I'm making art with Bare paint that's being sold for tens of thousands of dollars, up to sometimes over $100,000 per painting. It's the same paint you use to paint your walls in your home. It holds up the same, so that's why I love it. Okay, I want to shout out real quick Kurt Zwirlin on YouTube. Cool comment. Can't fake your paintings with all those fingerprints. This is true. Just go fingerprint test any painting. You'll see You'll see that. Michelle Moore asked, what am I doing with this painting? So I mentioned we are going to the Morgan Wallen concert this weekend. I can't really share what I'm doing with the painting, but I can't wait for the concert. We'll say that. Let's see. All right, any other comments on there? Let me go back to Instagram. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going back and forth, painting live for you during the live stream. We're filming a TikTok for this painting, and then I'm reading the comments. So we're gonna do that right now before we get back to the painting. Shout out to Maggie to Legit. Love watching you do the painting, so entertaining. Thank you, appreciate it. Of course, my mom says hello, by the way. 12 Margie, love you too.
Tell her I say I love her.
Yes, he says he loves you. All right, we're gonna get back to the painting. And again, my only favor to ask you is to just share this, hit the likes. Let's get back to the portrait. All right, let's go. Let's move this camera. Okay. This is true multitasking at the moment. By the way, if anyone knows the artist who actually designed the Morgan Wallen album cover, maybe drop their name, because that's who inspired this piece of art. I don't know if it was an artist. I don't know if it was just designed, but maybe someone can share that so we can shout them out. I want to give credit where it's due. So what we're gonna do now, throw some paint, finish this off.
This concept and inspiration came from Morgan himself.
Oh, really? So.
He used the cover design after spotting courtroom sketches in a lawyer's office.
Okay, so we just were told that it was inspired by Morgan Wallen himself. So, sweet. Thank you, Morgan, for the inspiration. All right, let's throw some paint. Make sure that's going. We're gonna wash up. And then we'll throw a couple more colors before we end this portrait, but after we end the portrait, we're gonna come chat.
What color?
Yeah, you guys let us know. In the chat, let me know. What color should I use for the final handprint?
I can't hear me.
That's true, yeah. So let me know what color do you want me to use in the final handprint. I end every painting this way. And mostly in the past, the chats have chosen the color. So think about it. I'm gonna throw some paint, but you let me know the final color for the handprint. All right.
So far, I think every color.
I mean, it's the last piece. So chat, we need to know, what is the final color? Stop.
Purple, blue.
Okay, we've heard purple, blue,
Pink.
pink. Let us know what color I should do the final handprint with.
Orange.
Orange,
Red.
okay. I like orange. You know what? Who said orange? I'm gonna shout you out, whoever said orange.
Marinko.
What is it?
Marinko.
Marinko? Marinko?
Marinko.
Marinko.
I believe.
Okay, Marinko. Maybe, hopefully I'm saying it right.
Hopefully I'm saying it right.
I'm doing orange. Thank you for the suggestion. I like that vibe. So we're gonna go orange.
And a Bryce also.
And a Bryce, okay. Oh, and a Bryce. Okay. So this is how I end the videos. You always see me put the...
Someone said, what is the raffle for this one?
Okay. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna go back to the chat. Go ahead and take a closer look. TikTok, as you look closer, they can hear me, keep going. As you take a closer look, just tap the likes, tap the screen. We're not done with the chat just yet. And then all the other platforms, I'm gonna zoom in here and give you a closer look. Here we go. Mr. Morgan Wallen. Might need to clip his hair a little bit, but all right. Thank you all so much for watching today. So let's go back here to 1. Okay, chat, before we end this, I gotta know, what portrait are we doing next? You gotta let me know. So I've been taking suggestions from my Circles group chat. So you can either leave it here in the comments, but the thing is the chat goes away. The group chat, it stays there forever. So you can either leave a comment right now of who I should paint next, or you can join my Circles group chat, and we have a section in there just for live streams. You can let me know the suggestion for the next portrait that we should do. But either way, I just appreciate you making time to be here today during this live stream. Thank you, TikTok, as well. I appreciate you. And let's do one last shout out. Let me know where you're watching from so I can shout you out, your city, your state, your country. Zach Weston, yes, on YouTube, I see your chat. Hope you see my chat. Please do another Einstein. Okay, great suggestion. Zach, go join my group chat just so I don't forget this. It's right down, if you're watching on YouTube, it's below in the description. Easy to join. By the way, Michelle Moore, late on this, Orange Works for the handprint, so thanks. All right, I see Abstract Tro from LA. By the way, Abstract Tro, thank you for sending me the invite to your art show coming up. Matter of fact, Abstract Tro, if you're in my group chat, share it there, because we have people from all over the world, definitely in LA. So we would love to share about your group chat. Just send me a DM, I'll get you in there. I'll get you added to the list. And then one other thing too is we're planning a secret show next week. I'm sending out personal invites, but I'm also gonna invite some people from the group chat. There's no way you can't pay to get entry. You have to like either know me or know someone, but you know me if you're in the group chat. So I'm also gonna be giving away some entry into that secret show next week, which I'm excited about. All right, Abstract Tro, no problem. I got you. I'm sorry I can't be there. All right, take one last look at this Morgan Wallen. Let me go to this camera right here, inspired by his album cover. What is his name? I'm the Problem. I'm the Problem. And I'm excited. I'm gonna go see him this weekend. So we'll see what happens with the painting.
That's gonna be a really good show.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great show. All right.
Bring somebody out.
Yeah. Well, it's San Francisco, yeah. I'm sure it'll be fun. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining the group, this, I say group chat. Thank you for joining the live stream today. Those of you who are new, my name is David Garibaldi. Thank you for joining. We try to do these live streams once or twice a week. Hopefully we can do another one before the weekend or during the weekend. But either way, make sure you like or subscribe so you get notified the next time I go live. And if you don't ever want to miss a thing, make sure you join the Circles group chat. That link is in my bio or in the description below. All right, y'all, hope you enjoyed. Give some last minute thumbs ups. And here is that portrait. All right. All right, TikTok, thanks for joining. Peace. What's going on? Just me, just like.
Sorry, thanks for getting the door. I was like.
Crispy's like, they're at the door. I was like, that's in the comments? Like they want to, like, no, Zane's at the door. I'm like, oh. Can you go get that?
That's it. Some stalkers at the door.
Hold on.
Let's end this one.
Yeah.
No, Wallen was a good choice.